All right, what's up, everybody? It's Trey, Alessio, the Dawn of Entertainment, alongside Brandon, the constantly airy. We are back 2018. This is our first duo Unfiltered Cinematics of the new year. I once got Happy New Year in March, so it's February coming up on March. So let's get into it. We saw Black Panther. A lot of thoughts, a lot of breakdown coming your way. Brandon, I will kick it off with your initial thoughts. What'd you think?
So first off, it was long, but it needed to be, it was a good long. You didn't feel like you were in there. Outside of the fact that I had to pee really bad for the last hour.
Ooh, that's the worst.
It didn't feel like we were in there too long.
The last movie I saw might have been the first movie I've seen in quite some time where I had to get up and go take a shit.
Yeah.
So this man held it.
I did. But no, it was an incredibly good movie. A lot of stuff to get packed into 2 hours and 10 minutes?
15 minutes, I think.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere along those lines.
So you get a lot of stuff, but I think it's good because I think for kind of the average Marvel fan that's not a comic reader or anything like that, you just don't know a lot about Wakanda or Black Panther in general, so you got to get a lot of the backstory, especially
which I would say is us.
Right.
We're casual Marvel fans.
We're Marvel movie fans. We're not the comics.
Exactly.
And that stuff.
We're hardcore Star Wars fans where we know everything, but we're casual Marvel fans, I would say, right?
Right. So it was really good. It was very in depth. You learned, a ton about Black Panther, about Wakanda.
You got the flashbacks.
You get the flashbacks. Yep. My man hadn't seen Civil War. Which,
for a long time. I've seen it now.
Okay. But you don't need to really see
Not
it.
really.
You just need to, spoiler alert, you just need to know his dad died.
Yeah.
In that. But I thought the cast was unbelievable.
Definitely.
The music in it was unbelievable. Special effects. The technology that the Wakandians have.
It's cool.
On their country is really, really cool. Yeah. So I thought from all the visual effects and all that stuff, it was top notch.
Yep.
And we'll kind of talk about the storyline, but what did you think about some of those things?
I thought, really, number one, it paid homage to African Americans. I thought that was really cool. Even a modern day spin on it. Killmonger kind of wanted to bring the vibranium and basically liberate African Americans and just black people in general. And so there's definitely a modern day spin you can put on this movie. I thought that was very relevant, very cool. Piggybacking off what you said with the special effects, the visual effects, very visually just beautiful. Like, you have the African background and everything. You have kind of the tribal feel, kind of like it's in Africa, but then yet it's kind of this hidden country where they're hiding all this technology and all this what they call vibranium, and it basically powers everything, their weapons, it heals people, the technology. So it's really, really cool in that regard. A lot going on, but I think they pieced it together perfectly. Never did I feel it was too jumpy. At the very beginning, it was a flashback and we get some background. It pieces together with Killmonger's backstory, which I thought was great. We'll get into that a little bit more. But that's just some kind of initial thoughts. I thought really just beautifully done, honestly. So that was mine.
The music too, where you get to your point about kind of Africa and then modern day, maybe America.
Yeah.
You get the kind of the traditional African music, and then you get the modern day, the hip hop, and rap Kendrick stuff too, right? So I thought that mix was also really, really cool.
Definitely.
As well. As far as storyline goes, gosh, there's just so much to digest.
Oh yeah,
it's hard.
So basically, the gist of it is Wakanda is this hidden African country.
To the world, it's just
a third world country,
poor African country.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna move this real quick.
That's fine. But underneath it is basically a whole.
It's an advanced world,
right? Basically.
Probably more advanced than America would even be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, then you have the whole aspect of Killmonger. So the white dude, what was his name?
I don't know. The CIA agent.
Well, not him, but the villain guy.
Crow.
Yeah, Crow or something like. Yeah, I think that's right. He at one point,
the one who killed
his dad in Civil War. Yeah, so he steals some vibranium to make his little arm weapon, and then basically he teams up with Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, and they basically
they're trying to sell old ancient Wakandan relic.
Yeah, so they're trying to use this vibranium as kind of collateral a little bit, and then Daniel Kaluuya, the dude from Get Out, he wants the white dude who stole the vibranium dead. So there was a little twist. Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, kills him, brings him to Wakanda, and challenges I can't even say the name, T'Challa, to the king. We find out through the flashback that the backstory is the Black Panther dad killed his brother, who is T'Challa's uncle, and left Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, there to fend for himself, and he has Wakandan descent, and so he was able to challenge him as king. Spoiler alert, he beats him the first time, and you think Black Panther dies, and just shit gets crazy from there. Basically all out war, and I just thought it was just awesome from an action aspect, from a superhero aspect, just all around A1. What did you think of the storyline further from there on, I guess? Anything else to add?
So then from there, you think Black Panther's dead.
Yeah.
They basically find him, bring him back to life. And then they go all-out war where all of the tribes of Wakanda basically kind of go, at each other and fight for... Honestly, it was like 10-15 minutes of straight just like fighting.
Which I didn't think it felt like it was too much. I thought it was all like...
Because you got different storylines within the fighting between the sister... and then both Black Panthers come together to fight it out.
We got to talk about his suit.
Absolutely.
The suit is fucking badass. So basically it absorbs kinetic energy every time he gets punched or hit with a bullet or something. And once it's ready, he uses it and has this big burst and can basically shoot anything off of his body. I just thought it was super badass. Black Panther is low-key one of my favorite superheroes now. I won't lie. Just so much going on. Here's one thing that I said. So the producer of this movie, before the movie came out, said that it was James Bond meets The Godfather. Does that hold up in your mind? Or what do you have to say about that?
I like the James Bond just because James Bond, you get all of the different weird weapons and technology and stuff like that. I don't know if I see Godfather as much.
I see it in kind of the hierarchy, the king,
right? So to
mafia.
To me, I almost get a little sense of kind of like the Jedi Council from Star Wars.
I could definitely see that. Let me throw this one out here.
Okay.
I think it is a live action superhero version of Lion King. I got Lion King vibes.
There's a little bit, a lot of the African stuff.
African, and that's the vibe I got. Yeah, so I'm gonna say it's Lion King meets. I could see the James Bond, but you can even throw a little Star Wars in there. I thought too, so that's a good point. Just outstanding. I thought. So do we want to get to our rankings? Let's
first hold on before we give a number ranking. Where would we put this as far as Marvel
movies? I think honestly it's up there. I think
to me, Civil War I think is the best
Okay.
Marvel movie that we've seen, just because of all the characters that are in it and how they tied them all together.
Yeah.
And obviously that's where you get the introduction of Black Panther. So the tie in there. So to me, everything's kind of based off Civil War.
I think you got to throw at least Age of Ultron, Avengers in there. That one was amazing. Even Avengers 1.
Right.
So those are probably up there.
To me, definitely goes in the top 5.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
As far as standalone, though,
and I thought it was definitely a cool origin movie. Like there was,
one of the better ones.
Yeah, it wasn't overshadowed by like Iron Man or Captain America being there. We did spoiler alert. I can't talk today. There are 2 post-credit scenes. One has Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. So stay after the movie to see that. But yeah, a great standalone movie. I thought it delved into his origins, even Killmonger's origins. Loved Killmonger as a villain. Before we give our reviews, also, I think it's fair to point this out. I read a review that said that Michael B. Jordan's version of Killmonger was the best villain since Heath Ledger's Joker. Do you think there's any validity with that, or do you think that's a hot take?
I think that's a little bit of a hot take. I thought he was very, very good.
I thought he was really good too.
He was really good. I don't know.
But there's nothing that touches the Joker.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go Joker. I don't even know if I'd necessarily go Bane.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Bane was badass too.
Yeah.
But anyways, for me, back to my earlier question, this might be the best standalone Marvel movie to me.
Yeah.
Because Captain America and the Avengers, those are more where you get the multi-characters. As far as just pure origin, original,
I'd have to really delve back and think, but I think it's up there.
It's up there. It's really, really good. So,
oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, ranking. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
So right when the movie ended, this number popped in my head.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ride with it. I'm gonna go 8.8.
Ooh, 8.8.
Almost a 9. That honestly might be. That might be the highest ranking I've given, I think, in an Unfiltered Cinematic.
Really?
It might be.
Huh. We're going to have to delve back in the books for that one.
Books.
I'm going higher than that. Okay. I really think this movie... I think this movie might hold up as one of the best movies of the year. Just throw out the superhero, throw out Marvel. It was just a good-ass movie. It built up the conflict. You really felt like everything was in place where it needed to be. The music, the visuals, the storylines, the villain. I just thought it was all beautifully done. I'm going 6... Sorry. Psych.
I'm going higher.
9.6. Sorry.
I'm going higher than 8.
9.6. 9.6.
Get this bit out.
Sorry.
9.6.
I had 6.9 on the brain. I'm sorry.
That is almost
9.6.
That is almost a perfect score.
Almost a perfect score. That might be the highest I've given.
I think that's got to be. I think that's the highest.
But here's
in Are You Entertained history.
It might be, but we're gonna see a lot of movies this year. We got Movie Pass, so we're going to a lot of movies. Hoping to see the Oscar movies. Maybe we'll give some upper 9s for that.
Or 6s.
Or 6s. Who knows? But yeah, 8. So 9.6, 8.8. Black Panther. Go check it out. Go listen to the album, the soundtrack.
Yes.
Very, very good. Very entertaining. Kendrick and TDE did a great job on that one. So go check out Black Panther. And I'm Trey, Alessio, the Dawn of Entertainment for Are You Entertained? Unfiltered Cinematics. That's Brandon Ogden, and we'll be back for more.
Stay safe.